So let's kind of talk about this rough 6-game stretch. What's kind of been the problem in these last 6 games?
Well, I think 3 of the 6 games we played really good games, and I think we deserve better. But especially the last 2 games, it's a save here, a save there, a missed opportunity on the offensive side, and it's our spirits are up, and guys are still believing themselves, and we just have to stick with it and work a little harder.
Is there any specific problems, anything you need to see worked on this weekend?
Special teams, we don't want to be in the box. That's one of the things we're trying to stress big time is not taking penalties. If we're having a tough time scoring and we're giving up more goals than we want to, we have to stay out of the box and give ourselves a chance 5-on-5.
As a head coach, what's kind of your message to the team when you go through rough patches like this in the season?
Well, we've done it before. I looked at some things from last year, and right around this time we went through a 4-game losing streak. Every year I've been here, there's been stretches of good and bad, and we just have to try and get out of it as quick as possible. If you get down, if you don't get points in 6 to 8 games in a row, you really take yourself out of the playoff race. So every game has to be desperate, and I guess that's the biggest word right now is desperate hockey.
Do you feel like you're getting enough shots on goal? It seems that way. Is it just kind of one of those things the puck's not going in?
Yeah, the last 2 games we've outshot the opposition. We had 43 last game, and I don't know about the game before what it was, but it was close to 40 as well. We're getting enough shots. We're just not getting those loose pucks, those rebounds. Some guys are going through stretches where they haven't scored in 10 to 15 games. When you get 2 or 3 forwards going through that type of slump, it really affects the whole group.
How big is this weekend? The 3-3, and just kind of putting this behind you when you got 3 chances to get wins this weekend.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice to play some games, 3 in a row, and get in a rhythm of playing games. We've had this week where we've had a day off, we've had a workout, we've had 2 practices, and just try to get back on, get some confidence. Just period by period, try to build confidence. Right now, we're a little fragile, I think, and our confidence level has been tested here. We just have to get some confidence.
I think this could be like a make or break kind of thing for you guys because you're at the midway point in the season and kind of struggling. You can turn it around this weekend and getting a lot of points.
Yeah, I don't think any weekend's make or break. There's enough points left. There's enough games in the season to make up some ground as we saw last year in the second half. But every game's big. It's no different than the NHL. It's what I tell the guys. Every game's like a playoff mentality. It's intense. It's very competitive, and we have to have 20 guys show up every night and try to get those 2 points.
Obviously, a tough part of the schedule is the 13 games in the month of January, and is it better off that you guys are playing more games in this month, or does it kind of take back a little bit and it's a little bit tougher on the guys?
Well, we've played more games than our division rivals all year, and we've always been ahead 2, 3, 4 games. So the standings haven't really been a clear indication of where we sit, and now it's sort of caught up with us a little bit here. To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of our schedule this year. I think it doesn't favor us at all. When you get to March and you only play like 11 or 12 games, but you have other months where you play 15, 16. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. And the other thing is we've already finished 3/4 of our travel for the year, and we're only halfway through. So we've had a tough first half as far as travel. And that could be, part of the factor here. The past 6 games is the fatigue factor, and not so much physically but mentally.